Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Justin.
And this is our van Ranger.
The last time you guys saw us, we were rolling down the driveway and we took off, and those first 48 hours were quite the whirlwind.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I remember those first 48 hours that well, actually.
From the driveway, we drove south to Fullerton, California in Orange County for a wedding.
It's our first night, parked at a friend's house.
Yeah.
It's hot out and the mosquitoes are hungry. Brisa, you are our first home that we're parked at.
Ooh, yeah! First home.
We were there for about 2 nights and had a great time.
Yeah, lots of good times had by all. And from Fullerton, we headed north, a couple hours north to my hometown. And we are now here in Ridgecrest, California. Sunny and hot and occasionally windy. Ridgecrest, California, where my entire family lives. We've been here now going on 2 weeks. This is the first leg of our California Visit Our Family road trip.
Yes.
My younger brother and his wife have a great new house that we're parked on the side of and plugged in with, they have a nice solar panel system, so we're not drawing too much or costing them too much money. While we've been here, there's been a lot of fun and relaxing activities, a lot of family time.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Congratulations! Cheers, Adventure Crew!
All of this made possible because we're all fully vaccinated.
A lot of pool time.
Lots of time in the pool.
Lots of time in the pool. Lots of good food and good drinks.
Lots of drinks.
Lots of drinks. Our waistline and our drinking might be a little above where we want it to be.
So since we've had the van parked here for some time, we figured what a great opportunity to give you guys a tour of the van and show you guys sort of how we decided to mod certain areas of the van, where we put things, where we decided to keep certain things, so that if you guys are planning on getting one of these and need some inspiration on how to move about and how to store stuff, we're happy to show you how we did things.
We live in this van, so this isn't going to be a pretty magazine perfect tour.
No, you will not find us on Pinterest.
No, this is a practical lived-in van. We think it's pretty cool, but for those of you who are chasing after clean counters, nothing out invisible, nothing out in your eye space, this is not the tour for you.
That's right.
This is a lived-in van tour. We're still figuring this out. I'm sure we'll have to do another van tour at some point in the future once we've learned what we don't have and that we need, and what we brought that we probably shouldn't have.
Right.
So this is van tour version 1. Welcome to our crib. This is our 2021 Winnebago Travato. It's a big honking vehicle. Got the National Parks Foundation package from Winnebago, which I think is probably one of their more popular packages. It comes with some cool souped up wheels and tires, some outdoor lighting effects that you can't see because we're in the sun right now, and a really sweet lithium battery package and solar panels to help really make this thing be a great boondocking vehicle for us. We got a couple outdoor power ports. I can hook my iPad into this, I sit up on the table, bring out my workout mat, and I do some of the Apple Fitness Plus workouts, which is pretty cool early in the morning. It's nice and cool here in the desert. This is the back. We have a nice bike rack, roof access. The roof isn't rated for walking around up there, but you need to get up there to access the AC for service, but more importantly, cleaning the solar panels. This ladder will detach and you can move it all around the exterior or all the perimeter of the van to access the roof. Our shore power hookup, which is pretty cool. And then this is obviously entrance to the cabin. Here at the front, you can see a brand new, waiting to be filled, ambitious map of our United States. I don't know if our actual goal is to hit every single state. I mean, if we don't hit all of them, I don't think it's going to be a failed endeavor. Getting to Hawaii might be a bit of an issue. This is our front entrance. So this monstrosity, I mean, it's kind of a big honker right here at the front entrance. This holds the inverter system. We have this really powerful Volta power system that can take 12 volt DC power invert it into AC power. So running the big appliances, TVs, charging devices, so on and so forth. So come on in, we'll show you around. All right, so this is our living room and our cab. We're shooting this in wide angle, which might artificially make us look a little larger than it is. But I think it's gonna give you a really good perspective of, the peripheral vision of what you see around you when you're sitting up here. These are the 2 bucket cab seats for the driver and for the passenger, which really helpfully spin around to create this nice little dining room, living room atmosphere. I think these have become Justin and my favorite seats here in the van. But when this is turned around, this turns our cab into much needed storage space. We keep the extra pieces for the puzzle bed. And here behind the seat that I'm sitting in, we have a basket full of all of our shoes. Up above me, we have a bin system. And I don't know if it's a perfect bin system yet, but we're working on it. We have wicker baskets, all matching, because we want it to sort of look nice. We have one for rye. We have one for random catch-all things that we might need. And then Justin and I each have a bin up there. That's our whatever we want to throw in it bin. Up here, this was a great find. This little hanging rack here, but we have my ukulele. We hang our keys here, our masks for when we're going to a grocery store. We think we're gonna buy another one of these for the other side here of the cab to create some more hanging space. We really love having a dedicated workspace that's convertible into a bed, but we leave it up like this because we like to sit and eat. And most importantly, we're working. So this creates a nice working space for Justin, who's freelance, and it also allows for another space up here. We have another workstation that somebody could sit here or up in the back bed or outside. So we have plenty of ways to work in the van from the road. This table will push down and the cushions will fold down in a way that it creates a whole full bed that Reicher has been loving sleeping in. I want to show you the entertainment system here. Winnebago, if you are watching, what is the deal with Jensen electronic equipment? We don't understand the appeal. It's pretty dated. This is where we're able to play DVDs, but not Blu-rays. We're able to connect in to Bluetooth to stream our music from our devices. We're able to connect here into the back. This is the swivel TV. Back here we keep our Wi-Fi router. We're able to connect in our Apple TV. Justin will plug in his Nintendo Switch to play his video games. So yeah, a lot of electronic storage back here. So here below the television, we have our instrument panels. And just a quick once over here, we have a fan controller, tank heaters, the power control system, the inverter, the water pumps, our tank levels, our water heater and furnace, and our gas valve. So pretty much anything that we needed to switch on or off in this van, it's gonna happen up on this wall. So one of the things that make these Travato vans famous, and a lot of the vans famous, you'll see them in a lot of other manufactured vans as well, is this Volta power system. It can be charged using the solar panels which line the roof. While driving, it's charging these lithium battery packs that are in this rig. It's a really cool feature. Right here next to our Volta, we installed this little, it's called a temp stick. I found it online. It was rated as a great RV solution for remotely monitoring the internal temperature of your RV. We decided to install this temp stick because it gave us the comfort food of knowing that our dog would be safe here in the van if we ever need to go into the grocery store, go out to dinner without bringing our dog, maybe head into an amusement park and he's going to sleep for a few hours. We wanted to be able to remotely monitor the temperature of this van to know that he is safe and comfortable. Here we also have an additional workstation that we use as a kitchen, or I've sat here and had my breakfast. We have our alarm keypad. We've put in a Simply Safe alarm system here to make us feel protected while we're on the road, as well as protecting our little puppy. And then we have our awning control. All right, welcome to our kitchen. Here we have our microwave. I can't swap in the convection oven. Apparently, there's some heating issues trying to put the convection oven here, which I think is why they did the microwave. This is a pretty big refrigerator. This whole thing, this is fridge and this is freezer. So we're able to store a lot of food, which I think is gonna be really great for us. And we don't have to keep going to the grocery store. So over here we have what ended up being one of our very first modifications here in this Travato. This originally was a coat closet, which location-wise is a little strange, but also isn't very efficient. So we did a modification here whereby we went and bought some wire shelving from Home Depot. And I cut it down to size, and I built some pantry storage. We're able to store most of all of our dry goods, some of our backstock items, some canned goods at the bottom. So this has been probably our top mod, I think, that we have so far. All right, now let's follow me here to the other side of the kitchen. Here we are. This is the other side of our kitchen where, obviously, as you can imagine, this is probably our most used space. We have our very important Berkey water filter. It's a Brita on steroids. Does a great job filtering average water to great water. Obviously, our hot water kettle for making coffee in the morning. And then you'll notice this black mat. This is a grab mat. We use this material. It's a very flexible, but does a great job of gripping material to line a lot of our cabinets with. And I had this extra piece left, so I cut it down to size to cover up what is underneath, which is our sink. Okay, and our sink just lifts here. And then a 2-burner, I'm not gonna move the Berkey, but we have a 2-burner stove, gas stove here. This is one of my next favorite mods that we've done. And I don't know where I got the idea to do this specifically, but I'd seen other people do peel and stick tiles. You'll see here where I'm pointing. This is the original back splash of this kitchen area, is this same material here. It goes all the way around. From Camping World, I bought probably 6-ish sheets of this peel and stick tile, and it's really kind of brightened the whole place up. Here off to the right side, vitamins, cleaner solution. One of the best tips to washing dishes without filling up your tanks quickly. Seems crazy, but it works pretty well. Spraying down your dishes, spraying down, wiping them down, spray them again, wipe them down, but avoiding using a wasteful amount of water, just letting the sink roll, because these tanks aren't that big. All right, so we're gonna move up to our storage unit, our storage section for the kitchen here above, and it's also gonna show you another one of our mods. So, a lot going on, right? But we have a finite amount of space, and we had a lot of things we wanted to bring along. We put these really awesome wire shelving units in. I think we'll find a link and put them in the description along with the links for the other mod pieces we got. But that's really helped maximize vertical space, right? And then buckle up. We got a lot going on down here. This is probably the nicest looking drawer we got. We've got our cutlery and very important adult beverage opening utensils. And then, like everybody else's kitchen utensil drawer, ours is no exception to the rule. Everything is stuffed. And then down here, this one actually doesn't look too bad. I also don't know that we fully have maximized this one yet. We have our hydration packs, some tea, some more coffee filters, koozies. So there we go. And then below here, this one's tough. This one's a little tougher. We have our bubbly water maker, our nesting pots, right? Our soup pot, our skillet. Over to the right, we have some spare sponges because we didn't know where else to put them. And then we have our muy importante booze collection and some cutting boards. And there's actually, believe it or not, a blender back there. That's it for the kitchen. All right, so I've teleported from the other side of the van. Here's the kitchen where we were just walking through here. And if we keep walking through the kitchen, we're now in the bedroom and bathroom area and our garage. So this is a Murphy bed system. It's designed for the bed to be lifted. It sits up flush and it buckles in using a seatbelt system there. But when you live in a van, you need to find storage solutions wherever possible. So the entire underneath the bed system has been converted into what we call our garage. We have our Instant Pot down there. We each have a bin of clothing that is less used, less commonly used clothing. We have an overstock or a backstock bin of kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff, things that we don't need yet, but we're bringing with us. We have a bin with all of our power cords to hook into shore power. So we have this really nice bin system, and that's helped because if you look above here, this is all we get for our closet. This isn't a lot of clothing space, but that shelving system has really helped. So I'm gonna show you here my closet, it's close. But you'll see that I rolled everything, shorts, loungewear, socks, manties, and my t-shirts, and a few nicer going out to dinner shirts when we have a chance to do that. So Justin's looks very same on the other side. The other cool thing is the Ram branded mounting system, and you can see it's given me the ability to install this iPad holder that I use for our TV. And you know, one of the reasons that we have this back here so that I can watch TV, I like watching Friends to fall asleep. That TV swivel that I showed you up at the front, it swivels to the front. So it's only designed to swivel to the two people who are sitting in the front cab. What would be really cool is if that could swivel out and around so that we could actually watch that TV here from bed. So Winnebago, if you're watching, rethink that swivel system you built in. But other than the bed, I'm now standing in our luxurious, massive wet bath. And it's so big that you can't even see it behind me because I'm blocking the entire doorway. But here you can see plenty of privacy. But it's small, but it's absolutely functional. I am standing here at the toilet, and it works wonderful. Above the toilet, we have some storage, and then this curtain comes down, and I'm able to take this shower head and take a nice full hot shower. So one of Justin's favorite pastimes is organizing, like the Home Edit show on Netflix. And if you haven't watched that, check it out because Justin has to take a credit on that show. But he learned the power of bin storage, and you can see some of that here. So it's actually not fully utilized yet, but we use this bin, grab and go bin storage, and they all sort of nest in on one another for ease of grabbing things.
I think we could refresh our faces with that face spray that was in there. I think we need a face spray break.
Yeah, I'm glad you said so because, you ready?
Your turn.
We have the AC turned off in here because it was causing too much background noise. So that is our bathroom, and that pretty much concludes the inside tour of the van. A lot's going to change as we figure out how to do this better, and more details to come in the future. But if there's anything specific you would like to see us cover, how do we address, what are some solutions we've come up with, leave it down in the comments. Let us know, because if you tell us what you're looking for, that'll give us a better idea of content you might want to see from us in the future. But this is our house. Welcome. We're glad you are here to ride this ride with us. We're really excited. It's fun. This is like big kid building a fort out of sheets. That's what this feels like, and I think that was both a fun activity for Justin and I when we were kids. So this is our adult blanket fort, and it's really fun to be able to show you. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, because that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube. You subscribe to our channel. So thanks for joining us on this van tour, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. We don't know what it's going to be about yet, but we look forward to you watching it. So we'll see you out on the road. Bye, friends. Ow. But this awning has a feature if you're in windy conditions. If it starts to get really windy, which it will later this afternoon, if the wind knocks this thing around enough, am I getting it enough? Uh-oh. Blooper. It's supposed to go auto in. Maybe I unintentionally turned off this auto retraction, so I'll have to look into that some more, but we'll keep rolling.